Hello. Hi. How's it going? Took me a second. Sorry, I had to set some other things up. So the first thing I want to bring up is the So the first thing I want to bring up, sort of broach this topic, you might notice that the that below the screen makes no sense. It looks like letter vomit. That's because I wrote it in Dragon Tongue. Hello.
What do you need?
Hi. Hey, Absol. So, it makes no sense in English. That's because I wrote it in Dragon Tongue. And it basically... It's a shitty translation. I did this last minute. I did not plan this. I was just like, oh, that'd be a fun title. And then I had to spend like a good 5 minutes on the Elder Scrolls wiki to figure it out, but I translated it very badly into Septims can be traded for goods and services. Which the most shocking thing was the fact that and had a translation in the Dragon Tongue, like just the bridge is like ahrk, ahrk. That means and I'm surprised that that's a thing within the Dragon Tongue. I'm sorry I upset Sam. I'm not really, because I put a lot of useless effort into translating that, and I'm proud of myself for figuring it out. I love you though, Sam. You're great. So we're back with Mittens Milk Drinker. It's great. We're having fun.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Okay.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
I mean, I'm a cat. What gave it away, my guy? Okay, so what are we doing? The fun thing about playing Mittens is that there's no quest marker to help me out. I just need to think, and that's hard for me sometimes. Let's see, I have food. I have a fair amount of food. I have fortified barter potions, that's good. I have some fortified two-handed potions that also help with fire resistance. That's good. I have these incredibly expensive water-breathing potions that I'm absolutely raking in the money for. I legit feel like the motherfucker selling Falmer Blood Elixir at the over in Riften. And I'm actually blanking on his name, even though he's like one of the few main characters in the Thieves Guild questline. What the fuck is that? Is that bastard's name? I don't care. He sucks. He's kind of boring. I don't remember who that is. Someone else remembers, go ahead and put it in the chat, but I don't care. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful, rainy day where I'm at, but also a very clear day in Skyrim. Some clouds, a fair amount of clouds, yes. But, for the most part, just a good day. I bought a Danger Heart last time. I forgot about that because my alchemy skill is up in like the 50s or something. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm almost to level 40 in alchemy, and still a really low speech, which sucks. Cats be like that. They really do some crimes, you know? I've been spending a lot of time in Riverwood. I feel like maybe I should do some fun.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for an old village.
Oh, hey, you guys wanna hear just the most bullshit thing that happened when I was playing a couple days ago?
Small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
That's nice, lady. So people who have played Skyrim before might know that once you sort of unleash dragons upon the world, after a certain point, dragons become a potential random encounter. At least once, I think just once per game, but like at least once every at every like major location. So orc strongholds, small Nord villages, pretty much everywhere that doesn't have a wall. So not like Solitude or Whiterun, but any city that doesn't have a wall around it, and thus is its own separate load zone. Like, anywhere that's out in the open has the possibility to just be attacked by a dragon.
Stupid dog.
Don't be mean to the dog. What the fuck?
Right? Can you brew me an ale?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I own the lumber mill and pay a fair
Girder,
wage.
what the fuck?
See my husband.
Never mind. Never mind. What I'm about to say is no longer a tragedy. I'm glad she's dead. Okay. Okay, so the thing that happened... Oh wait, no, she didn't die, I don't think. I don't remember who died, actually. I think it was... Never mind. I'm getting my story mixed up. Okay, so what happened is, as you may have guessed from that, is a dragon kind of just randomly showed up in Riverwood at some point, and because every single NPC thinks they're confident enough to take on a dragon, the blacksmith over here and then his wife, both of them were so sure that they could just run up on a dragon after it landed and just try and smack it. So this dumbass Alvor fucking ran up as the thing was doing a breath attack and just fucking keeled over, and then his wife actually got to its face and it just bit her to death and she just fell. So they both died, basically, like directly in front of me too, not like, oh, I completed the dragon and I beat the dragon and then it wasn't like, oh, I beat the dragon and then I went on with my life and I found out, and you know, it wasn't, and then I found out later that they died. It wasn't like that. I literally saw them die in front of me. But the thing about that is that they have a daughter who's essential, which means in the span of about 2 seconds, this little girl became an orphan in this game. I hate, and if it's not clear in my tone, I hate random dragon encounters at settlements, because boy howdy are they bullshit. So I basically immediately adopted that girl in that character's special, like I basically just immediately adopted her to be, just because I was just not like upset, like sad that the characters were dead. I was frustrated that the blacksmith died, because that's a merchant here and and now I don't have a blacksmith to sell to in Riverwood. But it was just so frustrating to me, and like I was in a certain emotional spot of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna adopt this kid. And now now she lives in Whiterun, and then because I was on a generous streak, I also adopted the other orphan in Whiterun. So my character in another save file is now a mom. So that's fun. My tongue still feels a little weird, because I don't plan most of the meals here in my house, because my parents make most of them. My mom makes most of them. But like 2 days in a row we had a white chili. It was very good, but but then the day after that we had chicken pot pie, and both of those are very specifically the things that will burn your tongue until it cannot taste anymore. Like, they're so goddamn hot, and I'm 100% certain that I burned my tongue twice in a row, because that's the order of operations that my parents decided to make food in. We're less than a week away from the spooky month also, and I'm excited about that, you know? I have a couple of things planned. I'm probably gonna have to start after today, like I'm probably gonna like go through my Twitch schedule thing, my calendar on that, and I'm gonna reset it so that the games that I'm playing for Halloween are started. I need to double check when actually, I can check that right now. So, I go over to October. My birthday is on a Saturday. That's fun. But for a birthday stream, depending on how it goes, what I might do, what I'm thinking of doing is a dramatic reading stream. I want to do a couple of these throughout the typical Oh shit! I forgot to set up another thing. I'm gonna have to do that while Mittens is chopping wood. But basically, I want to do a couple of dramatic reading streams, and one of the main topics of these dramatic reading streams are basically going to be, brain, please work. I have a bunch of SCPs in a list over in Google Docs, for reading, for a dramatic reading later. And it'll probably take the place of a game stream, like a typical schedule stream, depending on like how quickly I can beat certain games. It'll probably be a Monday stream as well, but Saturday is a birthday stream, almost certainly, depending on. It might start a bit later, depending, because like. Because the issue with a birthday stream while I live with people is that other people are gonna want to celebrate my birthday with me. That's not actually a problem. It's just that like it's a thing that I have to keep in mind if I want to do a birthday stream. I can't just do my normal schedule. I will probably be interrupted multiple times. Sorry, okay. That's okay. That's alright, Absol. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope to see you there, but if you don't, I hope to see you during really any of my streams. You're great. I am now officially back into the game. Here we go. Had to cover some stuff. I actually had to set up my coffee for the stream. By the way, if anyone in chat is has the means to do so and is feeling generous, if you go to coffee.com/oxmino, that's my coffee, and you can donate to support me, and it'd be really swell if you did. But you don't have to. I just enjoy people watching my streams and hanging out. It's fun. Also, this is also just a very low octane stream, and I'm just chopping wood for now. It's fun. I had an idea. That's probably impossible now, unless I can find somewhere that has a clean clip of the voice line, which is probably impossible because you're very sweet, Absol. Don't make yourself broke. Like, again, if you have money in the first place, but don't make yourself broke on my account, please. Racky, hello.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
GLHF. I don't know what that is. What's the What's GLHF? I'm good. I'm playing Skyrim. I'm playing it in a very non-traditional way, you could say. I'm basically what I'm doing is I'm through some trading and through mostly honest work, and by honest work I mean working at this lumber mill. I'm trying to get enough money to get a house. I am eventually going to have to do like actual adventuring, because the thing about buying a house in Skyrim is that you need to be cool. Like you have to impress the Jarl, which is hard which is pretty much impossible if you don't do some adventuring. So eventually I'm gonna have to. But my goal is I think the house in Falkreath. I want to buy the plot of land, and then I want to fully upgrade it for an alchemist slash yeah. So that's kind of my plan. But yeah. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, Absol, I deeply appreciate you. You are wonderful. But what I was saying is, like, don't like, again, you mentioned it as like if you had money, but don't break your bank on my account. Just your viewership is perfectly enough for me, and also because I think it's that I don't have enough followers. I think I need like 50, but like I can't actually have people subscribe to my Twitch yet, is the thing. So that's part of it, but yeah. When you get income and when I get followers, thank you, Absol. You're very sweet.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
Was he staring at my ass? Faendal, don't stare at my ass and say things like that. Like, thank you. Thank you, I guess, but also fuck you. I'm not horny for the wood elf. No. Definitely not. I don't know why I'm pretending to be defensive. I definitely am not. I'm digging myself a hole by defending myself. Jesus Christ. The stream will eventually get much more exciting. I'm spending today, like this day, basically working at the mill. But I am going to be like, Brain, please help me out here. Tomorrow within the game, I'm going to be going out and trying to find some ingredients, because the main ones I need are salmon roe and some other ingredients that give me the water breathing thing, because as I found out, there's this weird thing that happens in which in which when you make a potion, I think a potion of water breathing with salmon roe, it becomes extremely valuable, and it levels up your potion crafting really quickly. It levels up it gives you a lot of money, and selling them also levels up your speech craft a lot. So both of those I'm trying to level up for this character, because selling is important for this character, and making things of value are important for this character, because that's the main way I'm gonna make money. Speaking of, I should check my inventory to see how much gold I have, because I'm fairly certain it's going to be wildly less than the money that my actual adventuring characters have, because role-playing means a very different gameplay loop. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a whole lot less money right now. Yep. I have about 5,000 gold to my name. Maybe for a specific house. Let's actually look at that. Let's see. Falkreath House. Skyrim Lakeview Manor. UESP. Let's see. Once I am level 9, I'll get a letter from the Jarl that I'll need. So the plot of land will cost about 5,000 gold. The plot of land will cost 5,000 gold. The incoming upgrades will mostly be costed within, like, how do I say this? They will primarily be like costs through resources, but I'll need to buy a pretty large amount of resources to fully upgrade it, which is what I want to do. But so right now I do technically have enough money for a plot of land in Falkreath, which is where I want to build my character's house. It's just that I don't really have enough. I'm probably not going to really have enough for the rest of it. It will probably be a lot cheaper than say the Solitude house. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet right now. I'm trying to look. I'm looking around for some stuff. Ownable houses, that'll be good. We are checking Proudspire. Proudspire Manor is the Solitude house, and I think it's the most expensive house. We're not buying that one. We are not buying the Solitude house, because that, I think, is much more tedious. But the Solitude House is 25,000 gold to upgrade, to buy initially, and even then you need a whole lot of gold. Yeah, so to totally upgrade and purchase the Proudspire Manor, the Solitude House, you need 25,000 initially and 14,000 with all the upgrades. So that's, I'm really bad at math. That's almost 40 gold. That's 39,000. That's almost 40. That's 39,000 gold. So some houses are very cheap, and there's probably one that only costs 2k. But I'm going for a specific house, and also the most expensive house is way higher up than 2k. To answer your question. In short, I'm making it harder on myself, but also I'm not making it too hard.
Got business here in Riverwood, eh? Honest gold.
Although to be honest, I'm tempted to have a... What time is it in the game? Okay. I'm tempted to have a character who like I've mentioned before, I'm tempted to play this character off screen. Not while I'm doing this stream series, but once the stream series is done and I own and have fully upgraded the Falkreath house, I basically want to brain, please. I kind of want to play this character in a more general sense, but playing her a bit more as a support character, because I've always thought that idea was fun, the idea of playing a character as a support, playing her very much like she's not the main character, she's the healer, she's the support character, she casts courage and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming that playthrough of Skyrim, but that is what I think. I think the future of Mitten's Milk Drinker, I think that's what it looks like. And if I do that, I'm definitely making it a goal of this character to own every single house in Skyrim. I don't know exactly how to do that. Like some of them are pretty simple. Like I think it's Dawnstar and Morthal are the other two where you buy a house after, where you buy a plot of land from the Jarl. But there's two more. But there's like a few more that I'm not sure if they're tied to like becoming a Thane of the Hold and then buying the house. I'm not sure what the whole process is. I've never owned every single house in the game. Nope, let me be free. What would any Skyrim experience be without its glitches? Because every once in a while when you're trying to leave the animation, it will just trap you in another loop of it. But yeah, so I'm thinking of like, I really wish I had the thing. I'm thinking in that sort of sense of like, my character will be the support healer, and I think that'll be fun.
What is it?
What is it? Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Okay. Be support do gay. Yeah. Alright, let's get to cooking for dinner. Potatoes? No, I'm having salmon. Get a mod to romance Serana.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Romance Serana is a fun idea. I don't know. I like Serana. I feel like there might be... I feel like I might want to choose other spouses. It's just... But like, I don't know.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Potentially.
What can I do for you, friend?
Hey, Girder.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
The characters and the kids in Skyrim, so many of them are asses.
Heard me a rumor, boy. Something about you putting bugs in the stew over at the Sleeping Giant. You do this?
Sure I did, and I'd do it again.
Ah, I knew it. Had your name written all over it, that one did.
You just
Hoppus
wait.
isn't too
My
friendly
new
with
pranks are going to be the best
Hey,
ever.
you seem all
You'll
right.
see.
Why do you support this in your son? Hey,
May
Hod.
the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Hey, get out of
Hod,
here.
what the fuck? Hey, hey,
You
hey,
need to leave.
very seriously? Okay. So a little bit of background information of stuff that I do in Skyrim.
Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.
The thing about Skyrim is that, like, the way I play it, pretty much every single time, I always escape with Rayloff, cause A, the choice doesn't really matter. I don't care about the choice, but like, escaping with Hadvar means you get a whole lot better loot. Because if you think about it, if you escape with Rayloff, you're fighting a bunch of Imperials instead of a bunch of Stormcloaks, which means you get Imperial heavy armor, Imperial studded armor, you get all of the Imperial stuff, which is worth a lot more than the Stormcloak stuff.
Can the sawmill handle those logs? They look a mite big.
Aye, it can. Wouldn't want them any bigger, though.
And the blade?
Getting dull. We'll need a new one soon.
I'll talk to Alvar about getting us a new one.
Yeah, I'm not too well versed in like, I'm not very well versed in followers either.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew?
I'm trying to think of ones that I might have liked. Obviously, I have Janasa here.
Dragons?
I have Janasa here. She's the bodyguard I hired. Basically you just hire her. There's a couple of
Oh, a bit of this. And
there's a couple of followers like that where you'll eventually follow them, and some of them have like really fun dialogue. One follower that I think a lot of people like is Mule the Lioness, who's a character in Riften. You have to do a dungeon crawl to unlock her as a follower, but she's honestly pretty good in general. Like, she's pretty fun. She's like a very lawful good character, which honestly you don't get a whole lot of in Skyrim, to be honest. I really wish you'd have other things, my guy. But you don't. Do you have better robes for me? No. Okay. I don't need weapons. But anyway, I was talking about something else. Yeah. So behind the scenes, I always side with the Stormcloaks, purely for the financial benefit of starting out with a whole lot more money by just selling a bunch of a bunch of Imperial armor. But legit, I think I might actually. But I think I legitimately actually hate Girder and Hod. Like Hod is kind of a shitbag a little bit because he just supports his son doing awful pranks, apparently. Like, I just heard that, and then literally at the beginning of this stream, Girder like looked at the dog that Stump and was like, "Stupid dog," and I'm like, "What the fuck, lady? It's just a dog. It's a good doggo. Don't be mean to the dog. I may be a cat, but that doesn't mean I hate dogs. What the fuck, lady?" So that's kind of a thing. So that's something that's kind of fun, and I might actually switch up. I might actually want to go back and switch up. Shit, I dropped something. But I might, like, I might want to experiment with switching it up and going with Hadvar a couple of times in newer files and see if I like Hadvar and his wife better. Of course, I can't do that with one of my characters because Hadvar and because Alvor and his wife fucking died. Oh god, that was so much of something, you know. Goodness gracious. Hi, Hod. Have my firewood.
Honest work.
Okay, it's time to set out and try and find some. It's time to head out and find some potion ingredients. Actually, before we set out proper, I'm gonna check the tavern, because they might be selling a couple of things that might help. Because they sell some ingredients, not a whole lot of ingredients, but they sell some.
Away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
This is a joke. This is 100% a joke, but I think it's funny that but Skyrim clearly has the better cooking system than over Breath of the Wild because all of the ingredients.
We got rooms and food, drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Thank Orknar. What have you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ingredients. Well, I can make a healing potion. I'm gonna experiment a little bit. I'm also gonna make some healing potions, but that's besides the point. Like, look at how little that ups my alchemy ability. It's kind of ridiculous how little that adds. I'm gonna go void salts and canis root. Fuck. And then I wanna try Spriggan sap and snowberries. Hey, fortify enchanting though. It's still barely leveled my character up, but fortify enchanting. That's a fun one. That's fun. How much did that go up? That makes sense. It's only a little bit stronger. Daedra Heart and Death. Yeah, sure. Let's try that. Deathbell, Daedra Heart. Let's see what this does. Nothing. So, okay, funny thing. I think I know what you might have been thinking. Like maybe they both do damage health poison.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you, but don't get on my bad side.
So you may have been thinking like they both do like damage health, like they're both a damage health poison. But the funny thing is, I actually have this weirdly memorized for some reason. Daedra Hearts, their base like if you eat one and figure out the first ability in it, like if you eat one and figure out what it was, potion of instant death. That's funny. But I remember this, and I don't know why I remember this, but Daedra Hearts have like as the first option. Like every ingredient has like 4 options. The one on the top left, if you just eat it, you'll figure it out. But for eating a Daedra Heart, you learn that they restore health. They heal. They heal health basically. So they restore health. If you eat a human heart, it's damage health. And for some reason I know that. Yep. So yeah, that's a funny thing. So if I had a human heart and a death bell, I would have been able to make a poison. You know, they don't have a whole lot of hearts. It's only Daedra and human hearts. I kind of wish they had more hearts. I want to eat more hearts in Skyrim, baby. Skyrim is a Skyrim is a 0 out of 10 game. They don't let you eat it. They don't let you eat enough hearts. There you go, Mittens. Come on. Come on. There we go. Fortified kitty. Oh, I was getting into this a second ago with my boyfriend. I was talking about this at some point with my boyfriend. I think it was Wednesday maybe. This is so funny to me. The fucking so I think introduced in Dawnguard. I think it was introduced in Dawnguard, but there's an in-game item called a werewolf pelt. Like you get like if you fight a wolf, you get a wolf pelt. If you fight a saber cat, you get a saber cat pelt. There's a... When you say made, do you mean like prepared or like how the salmon do the dirty? Is there a werebear pelt? I wasn't aware of that, I don't think. But there's a werewolf pelt in the game. Like, it's a physical item that you can get in the game. I think you can find it... Hi, Nap! But anyway, so there's a werewolf pelt in the game, and you can find it, and you can buy it. Well, maybe you can't buy it, but you can find it in Lord Harkon's palace or something. Or his room in the Volkihar Keep or something. I don't remember specifically. But like, you can find this item in the game, but you can't get it off of werewolves. Werewolves drop wolf pelts. Normal wolf pelts. Having a sip of water. So werewolves drop wolf pelts instead of werewolf pelts. And werewolf pelts are an item in the game. It's dumb. So what I typically like to do is I get a mod, is I would download a mod that basically just makes it so that they'll buy that they'll drop werewolf pelts. Werewolves drop werewolf pelts. I think that's the name of the mod or something. That's literally like one of the few mods I do. It changes almost nothing about the game. It doesn't give me like a huge benefit. But the thing about downloading mods on console is the mods that you can get on console are extremely limited. I'll say that. They're extremely limited in terms of what they do. But like you're extremely limited, especially on PlayStation, in terms of what kind of mods you can download and play with. There's a rare encounter for a werewolf, but it's some dude's brother. Cool. Anywho, so there's this whole thing about downloading mods, and it annoys me to no end, is that if you have a mod installed, you can't get the trophies. And I'm not big on Skyrim trophies really, but like you can't get them period if you have any mods downloaded. It doesn't matter if they're like like entirely visual or something. There's no way you could use there's no obvious way you could use them to cheat and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter. They just stop mods from downloading, basically. And it's so dumb. It just feels so dumb because I've played with mods kind of a lot. In the base game. Once I got the special edition of Skyrim, I played with mods a lot because I just kind of liked certain mods. That was a problem I had in Fallout 4. Yeah, but like I've played a lot with mods in Skyrim, so there's this whole sort of thing of like, oops. Up until I started playing again recently, I had maybe one mod download. I had maybe one mod actually apparent. I just didn't have every single, I didn't have trophies that I would have had because I have played a lot of Skyrim. I've done a lot of the main side quests and so on and so forth. What? I'm close to finding the iron dagger of arcing. I've tracked it down to Haldir's cairn. It's apparently guarded by a Draugr White. Sure, buddy. I'm gonna loot your corpse now. Bye. But yeah, so modding on console basically prevents you from ever getting any of the trophies. And it's incredibly dumb. There's no real reason for that. It's really dumb and I hate it. It's just really dumb, and it frustrates me that that is a thing that Bethesda thought was a good idea for their title. I don't know, it's there's no real reason for it, you know? There's really no reason they would be okay, we're not going to let you get any of the trophies because you downloaded a mod that makes it so werewolves drop werewolf pelts. It's dumb. It's so dumb, and it pisses me off to no end. How much? I got some more salmon roe. Yippee. I need Nordic barnacles is the problem though. Like I need things that give me water breathing, and I don't have any. As far as I know. I have butterfly wings and they fortify barter, that's a good one. But they're not ones that really up.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
Sure. Also, something that I wanted to look at. I wanted to see. So, apple cabbage stew needs salt, a red apple, and cabbage. Beef stew requires raw beef, a carrot, salt, and garlic. Okay. Something that requires garlic. Good. Potatoes, salt, leek, cabbage. Salt and cabbage. Clam meat, potato, a jug of milk, and butter. I think those are all... I think jug of milk and butter... I don't know where you get those, but I think they're technically ingredients, I think. Maybe they're food. Salt and raw beef. Eider cheese wheel, moon sugar, and ale. Chicken breast and salt. Salt pile horker meat. Horker stew needs garlic. Okay. So some stuff very surprisingly needs garlic. Nice. Okay. Goat. Mud crab legs need butter. That makes sense. Tomato soup needs garlic. Cabbage. Venison stew. But yeah, like the most any recipe needs is like salt and garlic. There's not really much else to put into stuff, but I applaud them for adding garlic as a necessary ingredient that people need. I'm gonna head into the inn for a moment. I'm gonna have a seat. I hope everyone enjoys Sven's music for a hot second. I'm just gonna check something.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Yeah, I bet so. I mean, most bards sing that song. And yeah, I bet people are really bored of it. There's I went up to him partially to highlight a tiny detail, which is that he when he plays the lute, you can see his fingers like actually doing chords. Which is like a small detail. I don't think it really applies to the sound of the lute, but yeah. There is like a headless ghost that runs around in certain places. I very rarely see him, but there's like a headless ghost. Like a headless horseman ghost type thing. So we're gonna go on a little bit of an adventure on this cloudy day. I'm off to find some Nordic barnacles so that I can make more potions. And what I checked was where I can find some, which in retrospect was very obvious. But basically we're going to head to a lake, and that's where we're going to go and search for some barnacles. Fair enough. It runs around, like, around the Whiterun area, so, like, it's, like, close-ish to Rorikstead is why I bring it up. Oh, just another fun detail. Hold on, let me find water that's not running very fast. Hold on. Give me just a second, I need to find water that's not going incredibly fast. Speaking of, I need to check something. Okay, we're good. You have a cute hat? Hell yeah, Absol! Cute hats are super good. What kind of hat is it? I want to know. Aw, hell yeah. That sounds awesome.
There's been word of some trouble
Take
nearby.
this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I didn't even know he was behind me. I went to talk to the mercenary and then he showed up. Oh my god. If anyone has problems with, like, swimming in video games, I know I'm a little bit squeamish about deep water in video games, but, like, just as a heads up, we are going to be swimming a lot in the next little bit. I'm gonna just have to grin and bear it. I'm not a fan of swimming in video games, really, but there's really only like one game that like actually feels good to swim in. But like games like Skyrim, I don't really like swimming in the water a whole lot. But like, just so you know, for people who don't really like that kind of thing, who don't like deep water in video games or in real life, just a heads up, we're gonna be doing that when we're searching for barnacles. And I apologize in advance. Cool, it's the Lady Stone. Yippee. Oh, here's something I wanted to show you. So if you cast, it's a tiny detail, but if you cast fire, on water, there's like steam and it bubbles. Maybe? I don't know. It might not be showing up well because it's kind of a fast move. There's kind of like a really fast flow on the water here. So I don't know if that showed up very well. What are you doing, Janasa? I mean, you're down here because I was down here. But, like, what are you doing? Oh, shit. Oh hey, slaughterfish. Fun. Well, they're here now. Also the mud crab. So I watched Clone High on YouTube. I got curious about it, so I watched Clone High. I don't know how... I don't really know if I liked it. Ow? What? Oh, right. But yeah, I don't know if I liked Clone High. I think part of it was an interesting premise. But I think ultimately I just kind of I just had like issues with some of its humor. I think was my problem with it. Because one of the main things, one of the main characters is Cleopatra in Clone High, and this may specifically upset just feminist history buffs like me, but like I don't like the way they characterized Cleopatra, because they just kind of made her the dumb popular kid instead of actually like interesting and smart and charismatic. You know, like the actual historical Cleopatra. Like, I get that every character is dumb and every character is kind of shit, but like making the character of Cleopatra the one who's specifically like the like propagandized version of Cleopatra that everyone kind of knows because that's what the Romans characterized her as, because the Romans are shitty. By the way, if anyone was watching, I think this is specifically for Net, but if anyone was watching yesterday's stream, that you might notice a trend, and it's the fact that I don't like Rome very much. So yeah, I'm not sure how I felt about Clone High. I don't think it was really for me. I mean, a lot of people like I do. I'm kind of a me who browses Sappho and her friend. You're valid. But yeah, like history buffs and so on and so forth being real, just having a real fun time with I don't know. I've been in a history buff mood, cause like yesterday I went on a whole tangent about Rome and Carthage and stuff, and today I'm going on a whole tangent about how poorly they did Cleopatra in Clone High. I don't know anything about the rest of the characters in Clone... I don't know anything about the history of the rest of the characters in Clone High. I know that they're all that it's like Joan of Arc and Cleopatra and JFK and Gandhi and Honest Abe. It's Abe Lincoln and so on. I think those are the 5 main characters. And really the only one that I have another opinion on is Gandhi, who I think all of the actual characters also kind of suck. They're really they're honestly really shitty. Even the main good ones are kind of really suck. But the main thing is that I actually kind of like Gandhi's character because I've understood by various things, including the fact that if I remember correctly, he forced like a bunch of women, including his own daughters, to sleep in his bed to prove that he wasn't a pervert. So I like that Gandhi is a dumbass in Clone High. I think the concept that they went with, there was something that they said that was like, there was something some of the characters said that was like they're clones of historical figures, but they all buckled under they've buckled under the stress of living up to their original selves, so that's why they're dumb and shitty. Also, they may or may not have just been bad clones. Anyway, this has been my Clone High rant, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because I don't have many more thoughts to say about it, other than I think it's coming back, and I probably won't watch the reboot. Anyway, how is everyone in chat? Are you feeling good about stuff right now? Hello.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. All right, then.
Anyway, yeah, that's sort of... Was it... I can imagine why. I think it was like... Because isn't Pepe like heavily used by the alt-right? And by heavily, I mean heavily used and co-opted by the alt-right. Isn't that a thing? Oh, was it literally just... Was it literally just, like, the... Yeah, like, it's just a froggo. Like, it's just a frog, but if I remember correctly... This is from, like, a while back, so, my knowledge may have been... Yeah, the white supremacists co-opted Pepe, which I think which I think the original creator of Pepe is really bummed about. Is that the case? I think it's like the creator killed him so that okay. The creator killed him because he was used as a dog whistle. Wow.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it stinks, and with people.
We drink to our youth today.
It stinks because, like, as far as I know, it was the media saying that, so now he's actually used that way. I don't know if that's really the order of operations, but yeah, it kind of sucks because I don't know. What if I combine 2 parts of a slaughterfish? I didn't think that would happen. I didn't think that would work. It worked though. I got poison. I got lingering poison damage. Causes 7 points of damage for 10 seconds. Potion of Slaughterfish. I wish I could name potions, because I would call it that. Let's make another one. <gasps> 13 of them.
Got him.
13 potions. I have no idea what Tumblr post you're talking about, but hell yeah. Should I do that? I don't really want to do poisons. Oh no. That's a bummer, Absol. I'm sorry. It's super cool that you helped a trans girl at your school though. That's really awesome. I'm sorry that we kind of went a little bit too, like, I'm sorry that we had like a bit of a downer thing, but like, yeah, that's really cool that you did that, Absol. You're awesome. Oh god, we're gonna have this music beat. Who likes drums? Oh hey Nep. Nep, do you know, did you hear why I called it?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs.
No, Sven, go away.
Ragnar the Red.
Also, we're getting close. We're getting close to level 9, which is when we'll get the letter from Falkreath, which is a plus. Oh, I need food. So if you look at the title of the stream, you might notice that it's not English. It's a little bit nonsensical. You might have noticed that that's the case. Completely unprompted, like just a random thing that I decided to do. Basically I went to basically what happened is I went to the I'm at level 8. My alchemy skill is 45. I'm almost to 50, which is by level count halfway to max. Like I'm almost halfway done with the alchemy skill. Not really, because the gap between 50 and 100 is way bigger than from 1 to 50, especially because every character starts out with a higher thing, with higher than a 1 in a skill. So anyway, you might know, as I've said, you've probably noticed that the stream title looks like complete gibberish. That's because I went onto the Skyrim wiki
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, get out of here!
What?
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't
Anyway, so I went on the Skyrim wiki and
get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
and not even like minutes before the stream I did this. I did not plan this in the slightest. I was just like, galaxy brain idea, so I did it. So anyway, what I did was I translated the stream title into Dragon Tongue, just by going through the dragon language wiki page and going through all the words. And eventually, I made a very, very quick and dirty translation. Like this, like it probably still goes into nonsense if you actually look at it. But basically, I made... We shouldn't speak aloud, I'm guessing. You're guessing what it means? You're gonna guess what it... What do you mean we shouldn't speak aloud? I'm confused.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you. Take a look.
Oh, he hasn't refreshed his stock. Damn it. Well, I have robes of restoration now, at least.
I better get back to cleaning the store. What a mess.
I am now a goth. Mittens is now
Maybe
goth.
you're looking for something particular.
It shout for destroy computer. No. It's a meme. I will give you that. It's a meme.
Whatever you need. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Congratulations. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, the translation is very, very poorly, but basically I made the stream title Yeah, because septims are named after like an imperial dynasty. So yeah, I imagine they'd just be called septims. I bet there was a word in Dragon Tongue for gold. I just went with septims because of reasons. Anyway, it's the stream title is in English is roughly septims can be traded for goods and services. That's what the stream title is. Sam got very mad. I would like today's cursed road. Ganymede. Why? Why? Why is it spelled like that? Why is it? Why? Nep, you broke me. Why is it spelled like that? Why is it like that? Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful road name. Thank you, Nep. Holy shit. Also,
agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
Speaking of cursed things, I know they chopped him in half. They chopped Ganny in half.
Got business. Honest gold. Honest work.
Hey, hey,
time.
hey, Nep. Hey, Nep. Hey, Nep. Hey, Nep. 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 Hey, guess what? Guess what? Gannikin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker. I'm sorry to do this to Ganymede, but Anakin Skywalker. By the way, if you would like to support me and the cursed content that I provide on stream, and if you can go to coffee.com forward slash Oxmina, and you can donate to the stream goal that I have for every single stream. I would appreciate it very much if you feel like donating. But it is entirely up to you, and please know that your viewership is absolutely more than enough for me, and I deeply appreciate everyone who donates and just watches and follows my streams, and I hope you're all enjoying this relaxing but also fairly chaotic stream. A fair amount of chaos for every stream. Perfectly balanced, definitely. Love you, Nap. I'm sorry for giving you cursed things to hear on this stream, but what did you expect? I'm doing this one-handed. I'm so skilled. I'm doing this one-handed while also playing the video game. Granted, all I'm doing is making my character look down and pressing X, but still, I'm doing both at the same. I was doing both at the same time. Epic gamer moments. So, I have made it a kind of weekly thing that I make at least one recipe for the family, purely to keep my mind on things besides playing video games, 'cause I don't really have a lot going on. Which I don't have a lot going on. I just kind of play video games and hang out with my boyfriend over voice chat, and eat and other things to keep myself alive. Speaking of, everyone should stay hydrated and stay fed, to the best of their abilities. I love you. Please take care of yourselves, everybody. But yeah, at least once a week I make a recipe, and this week I made hello again. The great return. We're goth now, cause I found robes and we're goth now. We're goth now. But yeah, so this week in news of I cooked a thing because I wanted to cook. I talked about it in the Discord actually. I made glazed chicken thighs. You know, really glazed those thighs. With some pan cooked but basically steamed bok choy and rice that had cut up carrots in it. It was good. It was tasty. It was a little tough to cook because thighs are not as easy as like breasts when it comes to cooking chicken versions of those things. Thighs are like they're like not as even. It was really good. The chicken was easily the best part. The rice tasted fine, and so did the rice tasted fine, and the bok choy was fine. I would have, but the chicken was definitely like the cap on the best part of it. And the glaze that I use was a mix of light brown sugar, rice vinegar, soy sauce,
watch over your battles, Fred. Honest gold,
and
honest work.
Soy sauce, vinegar, rice vinegar, and light brown sugar, and I think jalapenos, like chopped pickled jalapenos. That was the glaze, I believe. And it turned out really good. The basic mix was like for every two parts rice vinegar for every 1 part brown sugar and soy sauce, and then just eyeballing how much of the peppers you want in it. And it turned out really good. I really enjoyed making it. It got a teeny bit stressful, but like I really enjoyed making it, and it was really tasty, and like
you looking for
and like all the flavors in the glaze really worked out
to suit your needs. Good day.
Oh yeah, V's, you missed that I found 13 of 2 ingredients that I needed to make the really valuable potion. So I made 13 of the potions, which, as you can imagine, made my alchemy skill go way up. So now my alchemy is level 45, and I shot up 2 levels in like a second. and we got a whole bunch of the skill increase sound effects. Also, I did alchemy go whoosh, go whoop. Oh, babe, yes, I get to tell you about this. Babe, I'm such a nerd. Okay. So at the end of the like literally as I was starting the stream, I had a dumb idea to make the stream title in the dragon tongue because for hi babe. The thing about Skyrim is that they went into a lot of detail to like actually make a lot of the dragon tongue translatable. So you get a lot of words in the dragon tongue that have one-to-one English translations. And what is great about that is you can make incredibly broken and probably not coherent sentences through like the translation. You can basically translate a lot of dragon tongue. So below you is pretty much below the stream title. The stream title is basically like a really bad translation, and it translates out to very roughly, like not a good translation, but very roughly it translates to Septims can be traded in for goods and services. It took me like 5 minutes basically, and I just did that. It was great. Septims fem kos laan pruzah ahmik. Yeah, basically. I mean that's the true quest for Mitten's Milk Drinker. Capitalism. Also Mittens is goth now because I found better robes and she's goth now. Anyway, hi, how are you doing, babe? Septims fen kos laan pruzah ahmik. You do not even speak the dove tongue. You do not know the... You do not know. Skyrim mod replace all merchants with Alduin. I'm just imagining, like, there's a lot of ways that could manifest, but I'm primarily imagining just... Cat's paw-to-pawlism. I love you, babe. I love you. Meowchant. But yeah, so there's a lot of way the Skyrim mod replace all merchants with Alduin mod could manifest, but the main one that I'm imagining is no other changes, just every merchant's model is replaced with Alduin's model. They don't have any of the pathing changes, and their hitbox is the same probably, but or not even that, but like their model is just Alduin, and they do all the same things. They do all the same thing. They do all the same stuff. They wander around, they go to bed, etc., etc. They just have Alduin's model. And the fear that I feel over how much that would destroy Skyrim, like how much that would destroy the shops that they have, like all of that stuff would just go flying. Like the utter terror that would have, that is worse than the actual problem, that is worse than the actual dragon problem in Skyrim itself. Like, I cannot stress this enough. That is terrifying, and I love you for this, Nep. I love you. That is an incredible idea. It's so good. Alduin has wares if you have coin. That, Arcane, that would absolutely be the name of the mod. Alduin has wares if you have coin. Skyrim, but okay, that would also be a really good mod. All of the merchants are Alduin, and Alduin is all merchants. I would get those two mods. I would absolutely get those. I would absolutely try them out. But you're not, babe. You're honestly not far off from some of the best mods in Skyrim history. Alduin model colliding with the train and other Alduins vibrating so hard you die within 5 feet. Oh god, it's so terrifying. I love it. It's so funny and terrifying. I absolutely adore this idea. But yeah, like two of the best Skyrim mods are all dragons are now Thomas the Tank Engine, and also all dragons are now Randy Savage. Todd Howard should retire anyway. Just gonna say that. Todd Howard should leave. Todd Howard should stop. Oh yeah, do you mean because of Microsoft? The whole Microsoft thing? Is that what you're talking about? Most of the higher-ups at Bethany probably will after their contracts are up. Yeah. Here's hoping they don't get replaced with worse people, but who knows? I don't...
Can the sawmill handle those logs? They look a mite big.
It can. Wouldn't want them any bigger, though.
And the blade?
Getting dull. We'll need a new one soon.
I'll talk to Alvar about getting us a new one.
Here for work? Get an axe, and bring me all the wood you can chop.
That's good. Oh wait.
Got
I was going to Hod. Hi Hod.
Eh? At least the damned war hasn't gotten here. Yet. Honest gold for honest work. Good day.
Yeah, that's a plus to hear at least. Like so far all the companies Microsoft has bought seem to just be doing what they want. Yeah. Oh, V's. I also looked up how much it would cost to buy the plot of land for Falkreath. I have enough money. I have enough money for the plot of land. But now the main problem is I have to be level 9 and I have to earn the ability to buy the plot of land. And then I also have to upgrade the whole house. Like, I have to actually build the damn house, is the thing. But I have gotten pretty far. But I do at least have the money. I have 7,000, I have almost 8,000 gold. You have to do, yeah, I remember. You have to basically help out the whole, like you have to basically help out Falkreath and or whatever other hold that you want to get a house in. You have to be an adventurer. You have to do all that stuff. Yeah, so that's fun. But that's basically what I mean. You have to do all that. I remember when I was younger, like, clean it up a bit. The skull pattern on this robe model looks really cool and would actually make for like a fun t-shirt design or like a hoodie. I don't know if that rings. But yeah, it's gonna be a thing that I have to actually help the Jarl at some point, which is gonna be rough, especially because I'm not... Falkreath isn't the one that makes you fight vampires, right? No, it's not. Well, Falkreath and Morthal are the ones that make you fight, that have some vampire things happening. So I may have to fight vampires? Maybe. I might have to fight vampires, and that does suck. The good news is, though, V's, is that I have been to Falkreath, and I've done a couple of very minor side quests. Like, there was someone who wanted me to give their friend's ashes to the priest, and there was someone who wanted me to, like, steal a letter and then give it to him, which are very minor quests, and I was able to do those really quickly. So those might help me out in terms of how many actual, like, adventuring quests I have to do. Maybe they might, but I don't know for sure. So Falkreath has an entirely different vampire problem than Morthal. Morthal has a vampire problem that's like there's like a secret cabal of vampires led by our dude who are planning to just take over all of Morthal eventually, and are really dangerous, and have like this plot, and like a house is burned down. And like a house in town is burned down as part of their thing. Falkreath, on the other hand, has nowhere near that big of a problem. It's just that like there's a vampire that's actually an ancestor of some of the inhabitants. Like there's a family in Falkreath, and one of their ancestors is a vampire and is alive and is somewhere in a bandit, and basically just somewhere in a camp, and you have to go fight them. That's really the extent of how dangerous the vampires are in Falkreath. Well, I say that there are more vampires in Falkreath that we know of, that aren't just like more vampires than just that are named than that one. But that's really the only quest that sends you to kill vampires in Falkreath. Which, hopefully, I won't have to do that one. It depends. Please take care of our shitty great uncle. Basically, yeah. our great great uncle is a piece of shit. Can you please go kill him for us? Okay, where's Hod?
Here for work? Honest gold for honest work.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, I guess so.
Need a room? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Oh my god, that's expensive. Holy shit. $250 for a drink. No, thank you. I was gonna be like, let's get some Blackbriar mead. Fuck that. That shit's expensive. I'll take some hunting brew, just one, please. And then I'll have some seared slaughterfish.
Until next time.
I think it's neat. I think it's like... I honestly do think it's really neat that Skyrim is built...
So I'll go easy on you, but don't get on my bad side.
Like Skyrim is like legitimately built in a way where like if you just work at a mill, you'll actually have enough money. Like if you're like spending a night at the inn is 10. Getting a day's worth of food is maybe like 50-ish
You need to leave.
at most. But like,
You need to leave.
why do I need to leave? Fuck you, kid.
You need to leave. Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot. Ugh, everybody around here is so serious. So I like to have a little fun. So what? My friend Dorothy doesn't like my pranking. You're being mean, Frodnar. So what if I am?
Asshole. Little prick. But like what my point is, like with the exception of merchants running out of food to give you, like you can actually make a living as a lumber mill worker. Like you can actually just do that, you know? And it's, I don't know, it's cool.
My sister Camilla.
It's cool to me that
call
you
this
can.
Junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Like it's designed just it's just enough of a design that like you can legitimately do this if you want to try to do it. I just think that's neat. Hmm. Cut birches, get money. Hell yeah. If this was a ring, I might consider it, but it's not a ring, and I already have an enchanted necklace, so no. Also, I need to sell these at some point. Fuck.
Damn thieves.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll get right back to working on leveling up and making and having our hero Mittens Milk Drinker be awesome. The saga will continue, but I will take a quick break and I'll be right back.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. No lollygagging. Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang of that. Trouble?
Stupid dog.
Staying safe, I hope. What is it, Khajiit?
Good dog.
What do you need?
Hello, I'm here.
Trouble?
Oh. Yeah, so the... Yeah, so that's what happens when you leave the character alone for a little while. I was not doing that on purpose, I promise. Okay, what day is it? It is noon. Let's see. Spin. Do. I think I'm gonna make the journey over to Falkreath again. Not for any particular reason. I wanna... Like, I kinda wanna familiarize myself with the path. And I also wanna familiarize myself with, like, stuff I'll see, in a way. If that makes any sense. Ingredients. Excellent. Right now, honestly, I kind of just need to sell. Look at all these potions I have. I need to sell this shit. I have product, I just don't have buyers. 'Cause fucking the dude in Riverwood is fucking broke. I either have to go to Whiterun or I have to go to Falkreath, and I'm going to Falkreath is my choice. There is technically a faster way to Falkreath than this way, but I'd have to go through Helgen, and I'm not sure if I want to try going through Helgen at this point in time. 'Cause again, changing the story a little bit. I could try to make the trek to Solitude. Hey, you know what? For shits and giggles, we're gonna you know what? For shits and giggles, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try and get to Solitude, okay? Let's do that. Let's try and get all the way to Solitude with this character. We will definitely run into complications. I'm almost certain of that. After we get to Falkreath, we're gonna head to Solitude. We're probably gonna make a stop next to Markarth also. Hello, elf fascists. The third flavor of fascism in this game. How many flavors of fascism does the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim have? A lot. Oh shit. What is that? That's the visual effect. All of them. Good answer, Vs. I think someone just activated a... I think a Spriggan just showed up somewhere. Are you a free horse? You're not a free horse. I'm not gonna steal a horse. It do be the Superman ice cream of fascism, huh? I think I need to go left. Yeah, the Spriggans. We've got Nords. We've got Imperials. We've got the Thalmor. We've got Alduin's dragon faction, which wants to enslave humanity and end the world. We've got the old dragon priests who were a subset of Alduin's. Anti. Yeah, we've got the Blades. We've got the Blades who are both like kill every single dragon regardless of whether or not they're peaceful. They're both that, and they're also ex. Yeah, they're the anti-dragon fascists to go with the fascists on the dragon side. I'm trying to think of other ones. The vampires, and also, like, honestly, both the vampires and the dude from...
Staying safe, I hope.
The vampires and the dude from Dragonborn, they're both pretty fascisty.
Never could get the hang.
Falmer... Okay. Falmer are a lot like the what are they called in D&D? There's like an underground race of dwarves, either dwarves or gnomes. I'm trying to remember, but they're the Durgar. The Durgar. They're basically the dark elves in that game, but they're dwarves in D&D. And that's a lot like what the Falmer are to me, in so much as they were slaves, but now they're free. But because they were slaves, they became evil, and now they're slavers. Which sucks. I hate that. I feel so bad for the Falmer. Brandish his blade, and he told of both battles in gold he had made. We will never escape this fucking song.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, did you need something?"
No.
Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
Yeah, the dwarves did slavery. That's it. Yep, there we go. The Dwemer. The Dwemer. That's another fascisty.
You're not as dumb as you look. I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Again with that voice line. Who are you?
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Huh?
I can't really help you. I'm just Dengir's maid.
Oh, okay. Skyrim and D&D, well, the Elder Scrolls, there's 5 voice lines from 6 actors in this game.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You're not wrong, You're not wrong, V's. But like, this game and D&D, like the Elder Scrolls universe and then the D&D universe, both do this thing of like basically everyone was at one point either a slave and they're evil now, or they were slavers or are slavers and they're evil. Like at one point, everyone was either a slave or slavers. It's just it frustrates me that that's just kind of the story that they go for most, the backstory that they go for a lot of races, and it.
These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath. Show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine.
It's just something. Yeah. It's the whiting. It's the writing. Cool. Alright, so we made it to Falkreath. How the fuck do I get to Solitude from here? Yeah. The drow. Okay. If I go, like, this direction, I should maybe find a way over to... Please, the fact that you're trying fills me with joy, but do play things that fill you with joy overwhelmingly.
Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old woman.
What? That doesn't make sense. That it makes sense for Morthal. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old woman. That doesn't make sense for Falkreath. Wait. Guys, that doesn't make sense for Falkreath. God damn it. Bethany Esda. Fucking... That doesn't make sense for Falkreath, though. It only makes sense for Morthal. Why did the guard say that? Why did the guard say that? Hey.
Everything's all right. Staying safe, I hope. Stay out of trouble, Khajiit.
Whatever.
Helgen. What is it? Dragons?
There's 6 actors doing 5 voice lines. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh hey, we're by the creepy door again. Cool. Don't go over there. I already know that like 2 Spriggans attack you if you go over there. I don't want that to happen, because Spriggans hurt a lot. You're right, V's. If I go this way, it should take me a little bit closer to Solitude. Yeah, this looks like it'll at least set me on a path that will roughly either get me to... It will at least start me towards Markarth, which is more on the road towards Solitude. So hopefully that'll work out. God, I wish I had healing hands. That'd be nice. If I had healing hands. Also, I've been streaming for getting close to 2 hours and 45 minutes here. So I think now's a good time, just a good place to remind everybody, hey, if you would like to support me, you can go to this link that I just put in chat in a bad way. Whoops. I fucked up. But coffee.com / not backslash / Oxmina. If you would like to support me, you can go to that link, not the one that I actually typed, but still that'll get you to coffee.com at the very least. I messed up, oops. But anyway, if you would like to support me, you can go to coffee.com / Oxmina to donate to help me garner some income, and no one is ever obligated to donate to me. It's totally fine if you don't want to, but I would definitely appreciate it, and I would definitely appreciate it, and it'd be really cool, but just watching and enjoying my streams is more than enough for me. So just enjoy your time here, and also take care of yourselves. I completely botched the link. I'm gonna so really quickly, I'm gonna actually type the proper thing. There, go to that link. That's the one that works. And if anyone who wants to support me can go to that link, and they can do the thing that I've just been talking about. Also, just everyone who's here in chat, please take care of yourselves, keep fed and watered. And just be good to yourselves, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. What the fuck? Listen, everyone saw that he attacked me out of the blue. Literally just was a random encounter designed to attack me. I did nothing. I was not the bad guy there. For once, Mittens Milk Drinker has a very checkered and danger and frankly immoral path, but this time Mittens was on the side of the law. Or something. I don't fucking know. Honestly, if Mittens has ever had, Mittens should just be put in jail, just arrested and gone.
Don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. We're looking for information about a wife. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun. But brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Fuckers. Wolves. Somewhere. I really love sunsets. Yeah, sunsets are good. I think probably one of the best things about Skyrim is its skybox, which makes sense considering it's called Skyrim. Whoever designed the skybox did a real good job in Skyrim, and I love that.
If you beat up my sister, Sissel, I won't tell.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
What is up with the kids in this game being complete assholes? I was just walking by and this little kid is like, "Hey, if you beat up my sister, I won't tell anyone." Like, what the fuck? I'm curious of something. I want to see if it's here. That's a dragon mound thingy. Is it up this way, maybe? Oh, please, don't make me... Don't... This better not be me accidentally stumbling upon bandits or something. I don't want to fight bandits. I'm just looking for, like, an unmarked location and hoping that I come across it. Yeah, okay, fuck. Like, I legit don't want to fight anyone right now. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just looking for a specific thing that I was pretty sure is like somewhere near Rorikstead. Oh hey. Oh hey, we're in the Ragnar the Red Town. Nep, we made it to the Ragnar the Red Town. That's a Milky Way or the galaxy or something. It's a galaxy. Stars. Where on fuck? Okay, well, I was hoping to find a fucking... I was hoping to find Akatosh, but I can't find it. I mean, I can only assume that it works the way it works here, so I'm calling it a galaxy, yeah. There's probably some bullshit lore about how it's not a galaxy. It's like it's the stream of it's a stream of magica. It's a stream of magica or something. It's a scar on the world that was a great battle
Everything's all right?
from the gods or something. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to not give a fuck about what Skyrim says its lore is. Oh, hi, wolf. No, 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 no. Die. Thank you, Janasa. See, this is why you hire a bodyguard. Walking across Skyrim sucks. Oh shit. Also it's 8, so my journey to Solitude needs to be cut short. I need to make a stop in Rorikstead. I need to make a quick stop in Rorikstead before I continue. What's this? Looking at a thing. Okay, where's the inn? Hop into the inn. Is this the inn? Looks like an inn. What's it called? Oops. Oh well, can't figure it out. What's it called? Frost fruit. Frost fruit. Who are you?
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Jesus Christ.
I got enough troubles, so don't go adding to them.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place. Secret?
I'm not
What
saying
makes you think
business,
there's a
but I have
secret?
to ask.
There are no secrets here, my curious friend.
You're right.
Our prosperity
It's none
is
of your
simply the
business.
result of hard work,
How about you keep
good
your nose
fortune,
out of it?
and the blessings of the gods.
Keep on like you are. You'll end up with 2 daughters who hate
Have you met Rorik?
Ha!
He owns
What would a
these
witless
lands,
oaf like
and it's
you
from
know
him
about
that our
raising
village gets its
children?
name. We've been friends for many years now. Rorik fought for the Empire in the Great War. He was gravely wounded, and so was brought before me. I was a healer then, you see. We were as close as kinsmen, and when Rorik returned home, I came with him. I'm happy to spend my twilight years here with my good friend. How can we? We're a community of farmers, not fighting men. If not for the war, we might have enough guards in the hold to protect the settlements. That the dragons should return now is most unfortunate. All right, then.
Wait, there was another dude. Where'd he go? Oh, this guy.
My father, Moralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
Again, I'm literally never going to not hear Max from a Goofy movie.
Did you need something?
This
you look like you've seen
motherfucker.
your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. Born and raised right here in... My father was a soldier. He fought in the Great War, and when it was over, he retired here to raise a family. My mother passed away when I was just a babe, so he did his best to raise me on his own. It's not the most exciting place in the world, but the people here work hard. They don't cause trouble for anyone. Mm-hmm.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're
Shut up,
nothing
Lemkill.
at all.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both. Take a look.
All right, then. What can I do for you?
That fool son of mine, Eric, wants to be an adventurer. He's a good-natured lad, but he's got no idea how dangerous the world really is. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thanks, Meralki. Okay. First thing in the morning, back on the road to solitude. I said I would do this, but I also have to work within the restrictions I gave myself, which means I have to stop. I need to make a stop, and I need to rest at some point. What did I just?
My father,
No.
Meralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that.
No, I don't
Oh, did you? Huh?
Thank you, Nep. Thank you, Nep, for donating. Also, I loved your. Also, I like your comment. On the road again. So great to be on the road again. Oops, I kicked a deer skull on accident. What the? Oh shit, bandits. Up, dinner's here. 1 second. Yeah, okay, so dinner's here, so I'll have that to look forward to. So we're probably gonna end off after once I get to Solitude. Oh wait, did this guy have gold? It might be good to loot. No. It's a good thing Janasa's a good bodyguard. I wish I could heal her, but I don't have healing hands. So I'm just kinda stuck. I'm just kind of stuck waiting for her to finish combat, unfortunately. Wait, an amulet of Xanathar, I saw that. Nice. Yeah, I heard. I'll be down in a sec. Markarth. Guess let's just keep going this way. Weird. Said to head. The signs said to head past. Like to go past Markarth. To go past Rorikstead to get to Solitude. I hear wolves again. Oh shish. The wolf's coming from my ass. Ow. No, doggy! Bad doggy! I am just a simple cat. I do not wish to combat with dogs. I also see that bandit camp. And I don't want to go, and I'm just gonna go around it. Oh good, more wolf. Ah. I'm being hounded by wolves. Go away, please. I am just a simple kitty with no means of defending myself. Okay. My bodyguard isn't here, fuck this. I literally am not going to just have a fucking... just a wolf on my ass I know, I know, I was gonna be like, oh no, just let my bodyguard deal with it, but also I didn't want a wolf just biting my ass for an hour. What the hell is this red dot? What the fuck? What is up with these random dudes just coming to fight me? Leave me alone. Ah, god damn it, a fucking bot.
Are you prepared?
Thanks for the frost salts and the void salts and the poisons and the armor. Random attacker. Fucking bots. Really wish that wasn't a thing that kept happening. Okay, I'm on the road to Solitude, and then once I get to Solitude, I'm probably gonna stop for now. But it's been a good stream. I've been having fun. A lot of good cursed shit has happened, good and cursed shit, in various quantities. Tundra cotton. I got the bot. Yes. Is this Dragon's Bridge? Yay, Dragon's Bridge. Cool. I did get the bot. I don't know what. Dragon's Bridge. Cool shit. Penny, no, you're not allowed in here. Penny, you're not allowed in here. I've told you this multiple times, you criminal. Penny is a good dog, but she's not allowed in here. She made a really big mess last time she snuck in here. And it was really frustrating to clean up.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
I just don't want her in my room, because she never ceases to make a mess. And like... And also, I'm not going to be in here much longer. I'm getting to Solitude, and then I'm probably going to end the stream. Ow. I got some weird feedback in my ear for a second. Oh god, I'm so sorry that y'all heard that. That was awful. I'm so sorry. That sucks. There's Solitude. Well, specifically the Blue Palace, and then over to our left will be the rest of Solitude, but there's Solitude. I mean, Bees does supposedly mix games. Supposedly, in theory, they make games. I find it hard to believe too, but supposedly they make games. Supposedly. We made it to Solitude. I did it, Bees. Are you proud of me? Honestly, not as much trouble as I thought it would be, but we made it to Solitude. Aw. Thank you.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Yeah, we're...
Positions.
Svara, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
Yeah, okay.
You betrayed us. Betrayed his high king. Best she traitor.
I can steal this man's necklace. I'm not gonna, cause I can't. Cause if I steal it, I really can't sell it. Also, his specific necklace is a quest item. Like his specific necklace, for whatever reason, is a quest item. But I'm not. So I'm not gonna steal it. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over here while the execution happens. Thank you, everyone. Thank you everyone for joining me on this stream. I had a lot of fun. If anyone is new in chat and wants to have updates on when I'm live, my Twitter is twitter.com @oxmina. I will Thank you, V's. Oh, working on it. Yep, and also my coffee it has been linked in the chat as well. Thank you, V's, very much. I really should just get a bot. I should figure out how to actually set up a stream. Regardless, this has been a lot of fun, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Those are the links to to everything. If you want updates, follow my Twitter. If you want to support me, the link to my coffee is right there. Next stream will be Monday, the last stream before Spooky Month starts, so that'll be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be all from me. I hope everyone has an awesome morning, a sweet night,
Hey, wanna play tag?
and a chill afternoon.
Papa says I won't see Rogver anymore. But he would
Fuck these kids. Go play horror games. Go play horror games, bees. Alright, I'll see everyone next time. Bye-bye.